When you're solving equations, you always do the opposite action. So, number 5. I'm going to start with the formula. Volume equals length times width times height. And then I'm just going to put in the numbers that I do know. Do I know V?
94.5.
Exactly. Do I know the length?
6.
It is 6. Do I know the width?
4.5.
And the height is what I'm looking for. So I'm going to leave that as a variable. So Brock, what's one thing I can do to make this a little more simple?
You can put like 9.
Can't I go ahead and multiply these two together so I've got one number instead of two numbers?
You can do that, and you can put H times whatever that is.
Okay, so multiply these and you get 27. And the 27 and the H right there next to each other mean they are being multiplied. So how do I solve this? How do I get that H all by itself?
27 divided by 27.
Divide both sides by 27, exactly. And so how tall is this box?
3.5.
3.5 inches. That's exactly right. Okay, questions on that one? On how we set it up, how we solved it? All right, number 6, last problem. A movie theater sells 3 different size boxes of popcorn in rectangular boxes. Which one is the best buy? Okay. When you are buying something, you want to know what it's called, a unit price. Like if you have one bag of candy that has 10 pieces and another bag of candy that has 30 pieces. In order for you to figure out which one is the best buy, you've got to know which one is the cheapest per piece of candy. All right? So what we're going to have to do here, I'm going to step you through it. I don't think this is one that you could figure out on your own. We're going to figure out the volume of the small box and then see how much it costs for each cubic inch. And then we're going to do the same thing for the medium and the same thing for the large. So the first step is to find the volume. And to find the volume, guys, all you do is multiply the length and the width and the height together. Now, what is 5.5 as a decimal? It is 5.5. Pull out your calculator. Tell me, what is 8 1/4 as a decimal?
8.25.
It is 8.25. So your first step is to find the volume. So multiply your length, 5.5, and your width, 4, and your height, 8.25 together. See what you get.
Wait, what? The width is 4?
Just these 3 numbers in your chart, the length and the width and the height.
Uh, 217.8.
Well, you know, you might be right. Let me, I got 181.5. Is that what you got, Brock? So go ahead and find the volume of the medium and the large boxes too.
Wait, how did you get that?
5.5 times 4 times 8.25.
Oh, sure, I did it.
Are you finding the volume of the other boxes, guys? Now I've got my answers on the paper. So after you get your answers, double check and
I got 354.375.
well, that's what I have.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, are y'all agreeing with these numbers?
Yes, so far.
Oh, wait, large.
Okay. All right, so Mia, I see you're agreeing.
You want us to do the large?
Yeah, that's what I had asked y'all to do, the medium and the large. Okay, so we see the small has 181.5 cubic inches, the medium 354.375 cubic inches, and the large 707.25 cubic inches, right? We've got the volume. Now, I want you to break away from that for just a minute. Let's think of something a little simpler. Here's that bag of candy I was telling you about. It's got 10 pieces in there, all right? 10 candies for $2. If I wanted to know the cost of each individual candy, I would take $2, divide it by 10 pieces, P-I-E-C-E-S. $2 divided by 10 pieces, and that would give me 0.2, and we're dealing with money, so that's 20 cents for each candy, okay? Does that kind of make sense? We take the amount of money it cost divided by how many pieces you've got, and that tells you that each candy is 20 cents. And so if we had a different bag that had 30 candies for a different price, you'd do the same thing to see which one was cheaper for each piece of candy. Well, that's what we're going to do up here. We have the volume of each of the options, small, medium, and large. And we want to know which is the best buy. So we're going to take the cost, $4.50, divide it by how many square inches you have, and this is money. So after you divide that out, we want to know what is the cost for each cubic inch. And we're dealing with money. How many places after the decimal do you go when you're talking about money? How many places after the decimal do you go when you're talking about money? That's right, because the most cents you can have is 99 cents, right? Once you get beyond 99 cents, you're back up into dollars. So the most places you can go after the decimal is 2 places. So this one's going to require you to round off. So with that first one, what do you get? Got to round it off. Elena, did you get a number that looks like this?
I almost got one.
Yeah, I got that.
And so how many places are we going to go after the decimal?
25.
No, honey, that's 0.02.
Oh,
Because it rounds.
So the 4 tells you to leave that 2 just like it is. So how much money are we talking about? What is 0.02? It's 2 cents. 2 cents per cubic inch. All right, so let's take the medium. It's $5.75 divided by 354.375 cubic inches. How's that going to round off?
Um, 2 cents.
That's going to round off to 2 cents also. But isn't this number here, 0.016, smaller than 0.024? They both round off to 2 cents. But so far, isn't the medium cheaper than the small?
Yeah.
All right, then let's look at the large. $7 divided by 707.25 cubic inches. Mia, you already have an answer? What'd you get? Oh. What'd you get, Brock?
Almost done.
I got,
Did you get 0.009? Now, how does that round off?
1 cent.
1 cent. Rounds off to 1 cent. So the large popcorn is the better buy.
Yeah.
That's not always the case, but the large popcorn is the better buy.